Greetings, Willow Mashant here with your Awakening Your Consciousness reading for Friday, April 12th. Hope you've had a great week so far. Finally at Friday for all of those of you who work Monday through Fridays. Today's the last day. Got to get through it. For all of us who work the weekends, well, it's just starting. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to read from the Syrian Starseed Tarot deck again today. That's where we're going to get our guidance from the Divine Source. She's going to speak through this for us. So I'm going to go ahead and get shuffling here and see what she has to tell us for today. All right, so let's see what she has for us today. Okay. So the first one we want to talk about is the Eight of Chalices. This is our first card. Now the Eight of Chalices is a card of understanding that sometimes we have to let go of some emotional stuff, emotional baggage, so that we're able to move forward on our journey. It's not always easy to do that. There are emotional things that happen throughout our life. We end relationships. We lose people in our lives. Things don't always turn out the way we hoped, and it really hurts us emotionally. But when we come to a point of our enlightenment, we're also to a point where we know we have to let go of all of that extra stuff, those emotional things that are holding us down. It's equivalent to a bunch of sandbags holding down the hot air balloon. The only way to fly is to cut all those bags away. So today you may be kind of reflecting on some things, but understand that when you start to let them go and you're ready to move forward, you're going to move a lot faster and there won't be anything to get in your way. So let's move to your next card. It is the Three of Crystals. Now the Three of Crystals is like the Three of Pentacles. It can represent a couple of things, but what I'm feeling here is sometimes your talents and gifts are not being fully utilized because you don't know how to use them. If you have a strong intuition, the first thing you can do is pay attention to it. If you have very vivid dreams, keep a dream journal. Your guides and the Divine Source are probably trying to guide you or tell you something. So even if it's kind of cryptic or symbolic, write them down or keep a voice recorder next to your bed or record it on your phone. One way or another, you need to keep track of your dreams because they are a way of guiding you, okay? And that can be one of your special gifts as well. Maybe you have prophetic dreams. Mark it down, write the date, what you feel might happen. These are important things. If you could nurture that, you might be able to help someone down the road. So that's important. The other thing that comes up generally with the three is teamwork, working with others. Now you might work with others of like mind. You may be finding a group that you could work with spiritually to help each other on the awakening that you're all on. That would be wonderful. It's always good to go on your journey with other people. It's a lot less lonely sometimes. But today, just pay attention to all of your intuition and your gifts. You might be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. You may have those prophetic dreams. You may just have a really strong intuition. But pay attention. It's okay to have gifts, but you have to use them. Finally, we have the shadow. Now the shadow. Well, it's where we hide things, isn't it? It's our darker side. But without darkness, there is no light. How can we tell the difference if we didn't have both? So just remember, there is no black or white. Sometimes things are in the shadow because that's where they belong, the gray area. It's all in the perception of each individual. But sometimes there's some things that maybe we're not proud of that's happened in our lives. It's okay. Accept that they happened. Ask yourself what you learned from those situations and move on. You have to embrace them. They're part of who you are. They're part of how you became who you are right now. They were life experiences that you had to have, life lessons. Don't be angry with yourself. Everybody has some skeletons in their closet. Everybody does. Nobody is without that because we're still having a human experience. We are spiritual beings. Remember that? Sometimes we come into this body and we do silly things. We do stupid things. We make wrong decisions, make bad judgment. But love yourself enough to understand that without the dark, you wouldn't have seen the light that's in you now. From the darkness comes the light. So embrace it today. So let's just go over these one more time. The 8 of Cups, or 8 of Chalices. Make sure you are letting go of those things that might be bringing your energy vibration down, things that are holding you back from your journey. So cut away the sandbags so your hot air balloon can fly and you can be lifted to the next level. The 3 of Crystals. Just remember to work more on your spiritual gifts. We all have something. I know we all have something. It could be the strong intuition, vivid dreams, whatever it might be, but embrace them and work on them. Learn how to nurture them. Do some research on how can I use this to the best of its ability. I want to use my gifts. It's very important. Everybody has at least one thing. We all do. That's why we came in. That's why we're helping other people be awakened. This is our job, our journey. We chose this. And be ready to find a group today. Maybe you'll be working with someone else or 2 or 3 other people. Find your group, find the people, work together on your journey. Help each other raise your vibration to the happiness, love, and joy. And finally, it's okay to embrace our darker sides and our lighter sides because we have to have both. How are we going to recognize the light without the dark? It's okay if you've made mistakes in your past. That's your past. Learn from your life lessons and move on. You are who you are now because you've had experiences, and some may not have been great. And it's okay because you are in a human body having human experiences at this time in this 3rd dimension. So learn what you can and embrace yourself with love and forgiveness. And I hope that helped you today. Hope it gave you some guidance for the day. If you're seeking a personal reading, remember willowleymashant.com is where you can schedule your appointments through. My email and text are right there on the website. You can contact me that way. And also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm there as well. Divine Source Spiritual Center and Willow Ley Mashant Spiritual Services. You'll find those links in the description. And I hope you have a great day. I'll have another video for you for the weekend coming up. And until next time, be blessed.